Hey, what's going on, everybody? Samuel Akem here, and I am back with another one. Today, we are looking at the film of Tommy Mellott, star, the Walter Payton Award winner from the 2024 football season. He is a national championship runner-up 2 times, unfortunately, but he had an amazing career at the University of Montana, and we are going to be looking at some of his top plays from the 2024 season. Now, I had to keep this cut up short because if we looked at all of his top plays from the 2024 season, we might be here for an hour, maybe 2. But this guy is an absolute star. He's an amazing guy out of Bozeman, Montana. Actually, out of Butte, Montana, but he played his ball at Bozeman, Montana, at the University of Montana State University. 2,700 passing yards this year, 31 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He also had a ton of rushing yards this season. He had 123 carries, 1,000 rushing yards, 1,050, 15 rushing touchdowns for a total of, 46 touchdowns this season. I mean, he is an absolute star. This Montana State team would not have been where they were without him. He is a dog. He struggled with injuries through his freshman, sophomore, and junior seasons. His senior season, he was healthy the whole way through, and you saw what they were able to do if you were paying attention. But we're going to be looking at some of his film now. We are looking at his quarterback film. Obviously, he was quarterback this past season. We're looking at his quarterback film from the 2024 season. Now, it is yet to be determined. I saw a video online of Tommy Mellott doing some receiver stuff. So I'm guessing that he's probably going to be looking to become a receiver, maybe a running back at the NFL level, a slot receiver. I'm sure somebody could look at him. He's a great athlete. I know a lot of people want to see what his 40 time is. A lot of people want to see how he tests. I think he's going to test amazingly. But we're going to be looking at his last season's highlights, and we're gonna give some thoughts about it. So you guys leave me a comment down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys give a like to this video, and we will get straight into it. Okay, so UT Martin in the playoffs. I think it was Tommy Mellott's best game of his career, at least from a throwing perspective. He didn't really rush the ball, only had 19 rushing yards in the game, but 22 for 25, 300 rushing yards, or 300 passing yards, and 4 touchdowns. I mean, an amazing game, a quarterback rating of 241.6. I mean, he was so on in this game. He had an amazing game. So we're going to be looking at some of the highlights. I don't think there's a ton of highlights from this game in terms of like him running or throwing the ball. There's only a few throws that we could get on there, but he played an amazing game. We're going to be looking at it. So here we go. First things first, when you're talking about Tommy Mellott, you're talking about what he does as a runner. And he just seems to separate from defenders when he takes the ball and when he runs with it. And a lot of times, if you watched his cutups from the 2024 season, now this is an RPO, run, pass option. He's got the option to dump it off to the flats. He's also got the option to run it. He's going to decide to run it this time. He's got a D end. This guy's got to follow with Ty McCullough. Leaves it open for Tommy Mellott. But really big time play. You see the explosion that he has. Just look how fast, just look how quick, how fast he is. Able to make guys miss, making big plays, getting down. Really, really good job right there. It makes it so hard for a defense to, guard this guy as well because he can throw, he can run, and, any defensive coordinator is telling his guys, this guy can run and he can make us pay big time. So that's why I think, he should get some love as a slot receiver depending on how he does his pro day, depending on how he looks running the ball at his pro day. We will see. Here we go right here. Throwing it down the seam, ball on a rope. Play action pass, get the tight end wide open out of that hip set with the 2 tight ends right here. 12 personnel, tight end right down the seam, and for the touchdown. Really, really good job. Good ball from Tommy Mellott, right in stride for his tight end. He's wide open, obviously. This isn't a tough throw, but really, really good job right there. Here you go. This is probably, I would say, now I haven't gone through all of Tommy Mellott's film during his career, but this is probably one of the best throws I've ever seen from Tommy Mellott. I've watched a lot of Tommy Mellott football. I mean, I watched basically every game they played in 2024, a ton in 2023. I mean, this throw is really, really good. Now, this is a concept that they ran ad nauseum in the 2024 season. This was a staple in their playbook. A little play action, get those linebackers playing downhill, get the double crossing concept to go over the double crossers through the middle of the field. And I mean, this ball is just... you couldn't hand this ball to Taco Dowler any better. You could not hand it to him any better. Got the defender. It looks like they're in a cover 3, maybe. This safety's getting downhill. These guys are trying to trade it off. He's trying to cover his guys, but unfortunately the ball was just better. Really, really good ball from Tommy Mellott. Watch it from this angle. Really good ball. Feet set. Just amazing. Great ball. Great ball there. Here we go. Looks like they're trying to fake like it's a quarterback draw to the rollout pass. And he's going to put the ball on the money to Taco Dalla right here. Really, really good job from Tommy Mellott, getting the ball into his receiver's hands to where he can do something with it. Another drop back pass for Tommy Mellott and rolling to his left. Now this receiver once again is wide open. They ran the double move, little stutter and go if you can see down here. Stutter and go for Ty McCullough. Tommy Mellott rolling to his left. Tough throw to flip those hips, get the ball out, and get it in stride to his receiver. I mean, this ball is amazing. It's like 50 air yards, about 50 air yards, right in stride to his receiver, McCullough, for the touchdown. Really, really good job. Amazing pass right there. Once again, watch it. Watch him flip his hips real quick to get the ball out there, and his receiver catches it in stride. Really, really good ball right there. Great job. Here you go. Drop back pass. Once again, getting it to that seam. Trying to overload this side of the field. You got 5 to one side of the field. Not enough defenders over there to cover them all. A lot of eye candy, and they get their tight end Lonergan right down the middle of the field, right down the seam for a big time explosive. Good ball from Tommy Mellott. Here we go. Now you got Idaho and getting the ball across the middle. I think the best throws that I've seen from Tommy during his career were throws that are across the middle. You know, his throws that are outside the hashes got better throughout his career, but his throws across the middle I thought were always, you know, pretty dialed. And you see that right here, getting it to King, his receiver, right across the middle. That might be Lanyata Alexander, right across the middle. Really good ball from Tommy Mellott. Here you go. Rolling out and putting the ball up where only his guy can get it. His guy's going to get it or nobody's going to get it on the corner route to his tight end. High point the ball. Really good ball from Tommy Mellott right there. Rolling out to his right, to his favorable side, floating it up there, right over that DB's hands. Perfect ball from Tommy Mellott. Really, really good job. Here you go. Rolling out once again, getting the ball to his receiver on the comeback. Sometimes runs, throws on the run can be a little tougher for quarterbacks, especially a quarterback who, you know, isn't seen so much as a thrower, more so as a runner, and gets the ball into his receiver's hands right in stride. Really good job right there. Here you go. A lot of times in this past season, some of his best runs were on runs that weren't even designed runs, and this is where you're really going to get to see Tommy Mellott's athleticism. Watch this run right here. Getting downhill. Corner's got him boxed in. Excuse me. I mean, my goodness. Now, obviously, I've already seen this play because I broke down this game, but just, I think this is a great example of what Tommy Mellott is as a runner with the ball in his hands. I mean, what quarterback do you know outside of like Lamar Jackson, some of the top quarterbacks that we've seen in college football or in the NFL, is making a guy miss in this way? I mean, this is bad, man, from the DB's perspective. Great move right there. Good blocks upfield. 2022, 2023, Tommy Mellott would have tried to score this. 2024, Tommy Mellott understands his value to the team and is not going to try to put himself in harm's way. But once again, we get a end zone view from this move right here. I mean, oh my goodness. Excuse me. Getting upfield and out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Really good run for Tommy Mellott. Here you go. I really like this throw. The reason I like this throw is because a lot of times when you have a good quarterback, they aren't going to try to put you in harm's way. Sometimes they understand that it's inevitable. You might take a hit after catching the ball, but a quarterback can do what they do to try to mitigate that injury or mitigate that hit and make it as manageable as possible. Tommy Mellott does exactly that for Taco Dalla right here. They're going to run the out route in the end zone. Got a cloud corner on the outside of the route. They are running a more fade on the outside of it too with Ty McCullough, but still that corner is sitting flat and hard flats right there, and Tommy Mellott's going to protect him with the ball. Ball inside and low to protect Taco Dalla from taking virtually a hit at all. I mean, really, really good ball right there. I really, really like how Tommy put that ball. Tight quarters catch for Taco Dalla, trying to protect his receiver. Great execution right there. Great execution right there. You go right here. You're going to get Adam Jones on the wheel route. Wide open. Tommy Mellott using his legs is obviously something teams have to key into. Right here, they're going to play into that. Tommy Mellott fake like he's running a quarterback run and get it out to Adam Jones for a big-time explosive play. Big-time explosive play down inside the 5-yard line. Really good job. Here you go right here. Really good ball from Tommy Mellott on the seam route from Taco Dalla out of the backfield. Going to get him matched up with a backer. That's a good matchup for Taco Dalla every time, and Tommy Mellott puts a good ball on it. Really, really good job right there. Really, really good job. Pressure in his face, still able to get the ball out in stride for his receiver for the touchdown. Great job. 2nd and 9. Down and distance does not matter on this play, but once again, get a look at his athleticism. Running the counter. Well, actually not even the counter. Just arc release from that tight end. Faking like he's going to get a band block. Lead blocking for the quarterback on the read option. And Tommy turns it into an explosive. This is probably Tommy's best. Outside of that Idaho run, this is probably one of the better runs of Tommy actually, this isn't it yet. I don't know if this is it yet. But he's going to have a really big run in this game. Really, really big run in this game. I think this might be it right here. About a 60-yard touchdown run. And you just get to see his speed. I mean, just look how he runs away. Now, no offense to this Eastern Washington defense. This was not a strong defense in 2024. They were probably one of the worst units in the conference. But Tommy Mellott makes them look like kids running past all of them. I mean, how many quarterbacks in college football are really separating like this and truly separating? Like, these guys are running hard. They got angles on them, and he's just killing. I mean, maybe not a great angle, but just running away from everybody. That is that Tommy Mellott speed to a T. Once again, I don't know why I put the other angle on here, but, I mean, just look at the speed. Look at the speed. Guys almost get hands on him. He's just running away. Running away. And you see this a lot out of Tommy Mellott, so I think he could be a really good athlete at the next level. If somebody's willing to give him opportunity, he's going to work hard. Really good ball. This is when they needed it most. This game, Eastern Washington was trying to keep this game close, same as that last run that he had. Tie game when he had that last touchdown run. Now you get in this position, they're trying to put him away, and they're going to get a wide open receiver with Ty McCullough on the outside. Good release from Ty McCullough, but Tommy Mellott puts a ball in there in stride, and Ty McCullough's got the speed to take it to the end zone. Really, really good job. Watch the throw to his receiver, and he's taking it to the end zone. Once again, watch the throw. Good ball in stride for the receiver where he can catch it and run and finish it off with a touchdown. Really, really good job. Here you go. Drop back pass for Tommy Mellott down the sidelines for Taco Dowler. Really, really good ball in stride on the wheel route right here. Taco Dowler winning the wheel route, gets matched up with a safety, and Tommy McCormick, not good leverage on him. Saw it late, and Taco Dowler runs down the sideline. Really, really good ball from Tommy Mellott. Once again, in stride. Watch the throw. Just a really, really good ball. A little pressure from Keyshawn James Newby right there, but Taco Dowler gets into the end zone. Really, really good job. Get the end zone view from this look. Little pressure from Keyshawn James Newby, but the ball is perfect for the touchdown. Really, really good job. Here you go. Rolling out for Tommy Mellott. Fitting the ball in there to his receiver on the corner route. Looks like Lanyata Alexander's running a burst corner on the boot pass, on the rollout pass from Tommy Mellott, and getting the ball into his receiver's hands. In between the flat defender and that safety over there. Really good ball from Tommy Mellott. On the run. Here you go. Rolling out. Getting to the end zone for the touchdown. Not a crazy play right here, but I mean, nobody runs that read option better than Tommy Mellott. Some might say this end didn't even play it too bad, but that one inside step on Tommy Mellott, that one inside step is going to be to your detriment, and number 15 found that out the hard way. I think this is our last play on here. Tommy Mellott getting to the outside, using his speed, trying to make guys miss, but I mean, one of the reasons I put this on here is to show just this is a decent angle for a lot of defenders on a quarterback. This is a very, very decent angle, and it does not matter for Tommy Mellott. He's going to beat almost every angle for college defenders at the FCS level, and he did just that, and getting out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So that is going to conclude the Tommy Mellott breakdown. I'm very interested to see how he does at his pro day. I think he's going to test very, very well at his pro day. I'm interested to see also, how many scouts show up, because obviously he was a great player in college, but he's a quarterback, and he didn't play any other position than quarterback. That's most likely not going to be his position in the NFL. So I'm excited to see what he's able to do at his pro day, what position he's going to be at his pro day. Probably a slot receiver, as a receiver at his pro day. I'll be interested to see what team's willing to give him a shot. The guy's a winner. He works hard. We will see, though. You guys leave me a comment down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Give me a like on this video if you appreciate me breaking down some FCS film. And I will catch you guys next time. See you later.